My people ask now, good evening. The program when they watch now, Uduota, they reach you from independent television, Edo State, Nigeria. Of course, in any part of the world, when they watch this program today, we always come on like this every Monday and Friday. And we discuss issues, trending issues and issues when they are around our environment, this country, Edo State, and everywhere in any part of the country. You know, throughout last week, we were on Zafara. This week now, we don't see enter him again, that area with the look. And if you watch for the first time, the language when they use for you now, Pidgin English, because now we use for this side, what they call local balance. All the same, every Monday and Friday, 9 to 10 p.m. Then our terrestrial station, by Thursday, every Thursday, 4:30 to 5, we always, 5:30, yes, we always deal with now here on this program. Today again, we'll look at some issues when they border on Nigerians, particularly the killi when say they take place for outside Nigeria, of so many of our brothers and sisters. But before then, my brother if deal with me, and our brother Nurudeen and Asenigie deal with us for us. If your brother, they don't promote him, it's now the chairman of, I think, Supreme Council of Islamic Affairs in Edo State. So now a very big plus.
A big you know, follow the travel. They say that they don't travel.
Those under the travel, they go with the look house with them.
Okay.
No, but you wake up with the leader. You know,
that one. No. When you just talk, it good make you educate the people. What did that office mean?
Basically, the office, the load, we say it carried the load of all the Muslims when they the state. Okay. As for their both spiritual and political matter, he is supposed to help to take care. Like for national level now, for Sultan, head for national. So for different states, you get those who will be chairmen when they, like say that they support the Sultan for state level.
Okay, now you come with the new office. It's different from, say, Imam.
Yeah, it's different from Imam. All those, them Imam and whatever, all of them, they're under the umbrella of that Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs. That is why they call them Supreme. So
when would they talk, the number one person for Muslim matter for Edo State, now you come with the
that is the number one servant. Because the Prophet said the leader for people now, they are servants.
Congratulations again.
Thank you. For load, they know they congratulate. You could say try.
Okay. Okay, I say try.
Because now load the be where God go ask you after how you take our car. So it go beyond say you carry title. This one will be title. Now responsibility.
To serve the people.
Yes.
But maybe we won't start from the home front. We just say one student is still right here, and one student jumped from story building 4 ground. Now the background story we see the student he get a carryover, come right to carryover, and he come right to carryover. Then somehow when he reached the former house when they stay before, people don't steal from the not come out from the house. The landlord say space not again, but we will just manage. So he can do that. He write the first one, then he can't wait for the other one. In between, he can't smoke cigar for the place. As he smokes, when I enter the one where they call wee. He enter and small, he can't smoke. As he smoke finish, a landlord comes challenge and say, why you going to smoke this kind of thing for inside this place now? We're not going to tolerate this kind of thing from you. Everybody one day they call the challenger. Come like say he call result of one kind of fight. Like say call small fight come day. As they do the small fight, in converse, go inside school. That kind this and from there, you just go there, go jump from that place. Recently, as a spiritual man, youth can't just take their life. Either they drink sniper or they go do it. What did they happen?
Well, the problem is say values they don't fail for society. Parents no be parents again. You no get adult when go be say you say okay this adult then picking the look say I want be like this person. You know they even for places of worship value they don't stand them put for whatever take the head stand carry leg go up because life if you say he fail exam he smoke what you say he smoke it go mean say the like those leftover food for time when pass. You know, say person they follow you stay. Now the food where the chop remain, the following morning, then they will tell the person make it go warm chop. Now that kind of attention then parents they give children today. So you find say the parents, you know, get time. If he go work, mama go work, papa go work, the pikin they say they put her for school. Even children where they KG now, that they do lesson. Waiting the pikin one left for lesson, all because the mama wants space, papa wants space. By the time they go return home, they don't get the big money, they get the big house. But that gap there when money no fit fill. Then they create world where we say every pikin they look like say na competition. Like they give example to people. I get one friend. That friend they go university. He don't reach final year, they say he fail. They say he fail. I want to take the matter do. No be say fail make you repeat. He don't do 4 years for Unsuka. They say you fail. I want to do in Papa here, and Papa just say my pikin come. They say you fail, you no fail. The people who talk say you fail, now then fail, you no fail. If they do something like maybe nuclear physics, the Papa say you no fail. The pikin come, Papa say my pikin, he embrace him because he get time for him. That pikin can't go do accounting. As we they speak today, he be professor of accounting. If saying Papa no dey there, either he go follow people where they carry gun, he go smoke in there and say my life of kukuma spoil. But if Papa say no, if Papa hold on, rally around, say forget that one, a mistake you make, we go correct that one. The Papa supporter. So the people where you go see say he carry, he say they smoke him. Not be that day he start to smoke him. And now you say people talk to and say this one talk to and this one talk to. If you know one way they talk to you in a particular way, you supposed to whatever. So if that story where you talk na correct story or na si take happen, you go see the reason why be say in the first place he first get the problem when he get. Because person when know well, then go tie that leaf, he say he want smoker. It's not a normal thing when you go find a normal human being, he say in the put in hand. As he die now, na car what the be so come out. If he be say, as you talk that story, then take happen. But again, nobody care. All the signs for that day, they say this person in way he knows straight. When you will say, okay, make we correct him. But who want correct him? The person will be say, if in relationship with you, if not meet at all, now question of what you want get from your aunt, he no get time to say he want correct you. In the time pass, when you say you don't enter school like this, teacher no even need to know who your parents be. You don't put eye for your body. You say, come. When you start, because for the pikin to first reach the level where you say you reach so, he reach so, it means say they try before. And they say when water spoil, it's sour. It's either say dirty for enter inside, or person when hand no clean, it deep in and put for inside. Not just they spoil like that. But if somebody did that boy body from the very beginning, what thing happen now? And parents go they say, oh, why our pikin bring this shame for us? But I take be your pikin. Not be say you just born and come the world, then make can be pikin. Therefore, places of worship, the attention is majorly for people when you know say this person he get influence. If they want to do something, oh, this one now I be commissioner, this one I be minister, this one I be senator. Now that one count. This other person, they no count. When they get problem, you don't get anybody to cry to. If you cry meet anybody now, instead of the person to help you, he go take the thing laugh you. But if we the do am as we the do am from the beginning, where everybody go say I get care, I get concern. No person get one pikin. Every pikin na everybody get am. Because if he good, now the whole society go benefit. If he bad, now the same society go give whatever. Just be like say somebody tell you say, oh, now one mosquito just they do noise for a person ear. That one mosquito where you just call one useless mosquito, if he bites you as he do that noise for your ear, he go give you malaria. If you no manage that malaria, where you go die. So you no even supposed to trivialize mosquito. You will need to take care of her in a way where you no go fit attack you.
So when you just they talk all this one, you know, since I just take time just they look your mouth where they talk. But as the spiritual leader, I always hear don't talk say the religion they encourage some of these things. They'll say some go for suicide mission, some take life. They'll say that they encourage and say they get better place where you want to go stay after death. Which thing be this one me and that's so it be.
That one come from people where we say their understanding of the religion where they say they know is stand head for ground, it carry leg go up. Because if you take the religion of Islam, for example, where I know where, it say when you kill one person, it just be like say you don't kill the whole world. And if you save one person, it be like say you save the whole world. And so it talk about the issue of religion, because when those people they talk say when you kill the person, you ask for whose sake you kill the person. You say you kill and make it become member of your religion. If God want make everybody worship him, he no go add am to make that one to happen. Wetin God go the reward if the act of worship say no be say na you by yourself sit down say this God though he reach where they suppose worship. Now first they force you. If he don't force you, wait till they want to evaluate again. If like say somebody set exam say whether you pass or you no pass, you will go the next class. What the person one struggle read for? When you know say they go do grading and that grading go follow the scheme of work, the marking scheme as Oyibo people go talk am, you must necessarily follow that. So when you find somebody say if I kill, that person will kill another person. If he die in the process himself, he don't commit suicide. And Islam say whoever commits suicide, he no go only dey for fire. The process where they commit that suicide, now so he go they go in that process endlessly. If na knife he carry take choke himself, now so he go continuously inside fire. They take that knife, they choke himself, they inflict that pain. If na sniper I do, the agony when he get when that sniper they take the life out of and they squeeze the intestine, now so he go continuously they get that experience. So the person when he kill, if the person be say he just kill the person for nothing, he don't carry all the wahala of that person at join his head. So when you find somebody tell you say yes now God's name will take kill, he understand it's either that his understanding of that religion they defective, or that God when they talk about is different from the God when me and you say we know.
Okay, we thank you very much for that. We will see Waka further. Precisely on the 13th of June 2019, this month, last month, Elizabeth Ndubuisi Chukwu, a citizen of this country from Anambra State, now be the Deputy General of a Chartered Institute of Insurance, he go one conference for South Africa. He lodged for one hotel they call Emperor's Palace Hotel and Convention Center for one event. In the process, this woman died. Initially, the story welfare come say na cardiac arrest, but they also report from South Africa come show say no be cardiac arrest, that this woman was strangled in her hotel room. And this is the 127 deaths of Nigerians in South Africa. Oga Nurudeen, what did happen?
Well, the first and foremost, we sympathize with, we follow, join body, cry with the family of the woman when die. The children, if she get, the husband, and those who be whatever. But you see, the first problem be say, when you say you dey travel, you say you dey travel from your country to another country. Because like we hear, the Nigeria person when they there say they don't even know anything about that conference. Say these people, they travel, they come. If American citizen want get business where go carry and reach Nigeria, if it be say you know quick and tell American embassy say I they come. Once he don't come first, he go first find to identify that American embassy to say I dey here. The people go know say he dey. Every of his movement they go track him. One of my friends, he died for plane crash that time that they call him Pius. He say when he dey Canada, one of his friends phone him. He say a particular judge, he dey come for Canada, he know there and make him help him take care of that judge. So he rush go airport for the time when they say go take come, he dey wait. As he come dey wait, he see somebody dey come down when resemble judge. Then waka go meet and say, welcome sir. Now you be so. He say no be him. Now me be this. Me too na judge I follow be. But that way they talk, so he still they do clearance, they come out. Before you know, 3-4 that don't join, before you see the original person when they say make it come receive, then say he no go take one leave order. And before he know, he called the cover and said, now all the judges for that category for Nigeria, now they carry body come Canada, they say that they can't do conference. Then he quick carry phone. He phone his friend. When be say don't come out for Ottawa. When be say then be the high commissioner. Then say, see what he do. Then say, nobody give us information. And they rush, come back. I beg, what you feel do make you do to stabilize. Then carry everybody go in house. In wife, instead of cooking for one person, they cook for a whole country. Now, which message that bring? The message when that one bring be say, these people just come. They want to come, like Oyibo go say, come incognito. Nobody know when supposed to know. Because if the Nigeria High Commission for Canada or for South Africa, what he represents just like Nigeria head of state, never be that. So he's supposed to know, he don't know. This ambassador, when we get High Commissioner or whatever be entitled for South Africa, say he don't even know say this woman come or say there was any conference. But what they now say they suspect say Apple be say they strangulator. Who strangulator? The records that are available be say 66% or more of Nigerians where they die for South Africa. Now Nigerians, they kill them. So it's not equally unlikely, say this particular woman now, another Nigeria don't know say he come. Or our people don't know say he come. And so they come there, one thing lead to the other, what happen. Because they say, if 60% of the death of Nigerians, now Nigerians, they occasion them. 15% they go say na South African police where we say their hatred for us, it no be for play at all. And again, those 50% where they talk of the South African police when they kill Nigerians for the number you don't count, so if na 15% kill them, those 50% of the police, na Nigerians, they snitch on Nigeria. They go carry information, oh, you see, FA, they said that thing. Maybe FA own don't they do pass my own. I want to bring FA down. They'll go tell the police. Maybe the police collect something. He go meet FA. He do what he do. So when all of those happen, directly or indirectly, you will connect them to South Africa. I mean, you will connect them to Nigeria and they. Now, why that hatred majorly there? The hatred that you find, say, the average South African get towards the average Nigerian. We say these people, a number of the activity where they go say they involve in now illicit, what people will call illicit activity, drug dealing. Don't forget, say the other time for one village for Anambra, the war, it reached there. What it be the matter? They say drug, whatever, and all that and the rest. We know all of these things. Unfortunately, the courage to say we want to deal with them, nobody they deal with them. Because until and unless you deal with situation the way where they're supposed to deal with them. I feel not know when they carry these drugs, assuming it's a drug business. I don't need to even know. But I will make them impossible for you to get benefit from the proceeds of that drug. I'm not going to stop you from building a house. You want to build a house, it's not my business. You go build the house. By the time you build the house, I'll just come and say, Akpololohor, who does say get this house in your house? Oh, congratulations. I want to see your tax profile. Because your tax profile must show your source of income, how you go fit get what you go take build that kind, whatever. So when you find ICPC or you find EFCC, say, we they wait for who will give us information. Which information? Just drive around Benin, you see one magnificent building. It's a simple whatever. You come. Now you get this structure. How you take get her? You drive one motor. The motor is expensive. We pull you over. We don't say why you drive big motor. You can drive big motor if you have a legitimate source where you will sustain that one. But I want to see your tax profile. Because either you evade tax or you avoid that. Either of them now offense it be. So we need to know this. But what you they find be say from this level, there will be compromise by those who are supposed to be security. Somebody tell me the other time, he say a friend send a message. The friend send a message and he can't reach Nigeria as he can't get small challenge. He can't put down for the money to clear the things where he carry. That in friend, he call police. Police come, they arrest the person. And part of the work when the police for a do command they do, it no fall under their schedule. Because what they do now is to how to help recover that money when that person, whatever. Police no be, if na civil matter, na court go recover whatever. If you say na crime, charge them. But the police cannot even charge that other person to court, say, you do what lawyers they call conversion. Why they no fit charge them? Because if they charge them, that one will be a wrong charge. Because the money when they carry come is in excess of $10,000. And under the money laundering whatever act, if money don't reach $10,000 or past $10,000, from the point where you live, you go declare it. When you reach here, you go declare. I'm not sure if for either point they declare. So now the two of them do involve. So that one way still the Bodo country, you go bring this one, charge them. But they are not going to do that. So you find say these things they give all of those encouragement where will make them they do what they do. Because a day like that, you find that all of those killings they go just they take place. Now those who know say that woman they hotel. You know they're difficult for us to unravel say she can't take that if they say na strangle they strangle her. Now people manage now people did the hotel. Who be the people who visit her? I go tell you say by the time they go further, you go find out say 9 people most probably by people I mean say now Nigerians go there.
Efe, I don't understand. Organo did it say most of these things, this hatred and all this one. Over time, they na say na we. You believe say na.
But you see what just happened that day now. What play out that where they put drug for that girl, Zena. Now Zena where they put drug for inside Zena, carry go Saudi Arabia. Where they can arrest her for Saudi Arabia to even put her for death row before. The same Nigerian ain't get mad when you already know say where Zainab they go. If they catch her with that drug, now death penalty. He get the mind fitted one like that. Not only Zainab, not forget the other old man where they are among. He also consider the age of that papa to say no, me I not do this thing. The same thing carry and put her for 2 of them. And when 2 of them reach there, they come face trouble. So, person when if he treat person like that, now you not go feel plan for death.
But where would they go? The way we come the year, but South Africa they kill Nigeria, and most of those videos over the year for social media. You want to tell me now this matter now cause all those kind of killing?
No, wait till they try to talk. First of all, we fair look our life how they live for some of these countries. You be like say person call your grant and it come they want tell you say now get the grant. To you how you go feel? Because if you live, okay, even see our neighboring country, yes, Ghana. We expect say when Nigeria reach Ghana, they go even respect themselves. But when they reach Ghana, you know, see some life. Either you see Nigeria where they talk about prostitution, or when they talk about say that they think of how they want to make money overnight.
Okay.
The citizens not go feel happy for you for things like that. When person call your grand come say things like that, you expect make they happy.
Make we join the Nigeria ambassador to Mozambique. Make you also hello, good evening, sir. I beg you don't want to Uduota now for independent television. So people would like to know your name and what you did at this moment at your office.
Okay, good evening. Good evening. My name is Uyi Igbe. I may be the High Commissioner of Nigeria to Mozambique, Madagascar, and Mauritius. But I did resident, that is I did live for Maputo, Mozambique.
Okay.
So how that side today?
Well, today it's a bit cold now. You know, so this kind of time for here now, winter be their own. This is not their own winter season, so it's a bit cold now. If not, everything is fine.
So generally, how Nigerians will be say they for that side? How their behavior and the way they think they live there?
Nigerians for here?
Yes. For the 3 countries, what we say we cover?
Nigerians for the 3 countries where they cover, generally most of them are very well behaved. But you know, say as usual, inside every crate of egg or something like that, you must see one bad one. So there are a few bad eggs, but most of them for here are very well behaved. That they do business for here. For Mauritius, most of the Nigerians really there now working class. That they work for government, some they work for companies. They know they really do business for them like that they work. But for Mozambique where they now work that they now business that they do, mostly spare parts. Now Nigerians here, now get all the spare parts shops. Now then they supply all spare parts, and then they sell cars and all of that. So they do very good business for Mozambique.
We hear some very disturbing news from the behavior of some Nigerians in Ghana and recently South Africa. Of course, you know the killing of that woman that time. So over there, how they receive the news?
Well, we hear all those kind of things too. Unfortunately, it doesn't give a good image for our country, but unfortunately, you know, say all these things, they happen sometimes. That is why we always encourage, when you enter the country, go to your high commission, go let them know, say you're there around.
Yes.
So that they go fit occasionally, at least do they check on you, they monitor you, especially if you're a visitor.
Yes.
It is very important that when you get to a country, you go to your high commission and let them know that you are there.
Yes.
You know? So I think that if Nigerians, they do that one, some of the problems they get, we fit not they get them.
So now you say this enlightenment region they give us now, some of us they take it. So our duty say if you enter any country, must go to the high commission, because most of the time we just travel, we never go there.
No, it's not really very compulsory, but it is good. It is good, especially if now visit, you come visit. Nothing wrong, you go your high commission. Now your high commission, when you enter high commission or embassy for another country, Nigeria embassy or Nigeria high commission, even like say you enter Nigeria again. You know, so it is always good. You go there, you just go there, just go greet them, tell them, say, look, I come, I be around for XYZ number of days, see the place where they stay, see when they go back. Make them at least know.
It get one information. Get one information where they just they carry go there. They'll say some of the Nigerian embassy where you just go there, the way they'll receive you, they just get this I don't care attitude like Nigeria be.
I'm not aware about that. That one, I don't know anything about that one. My own embassy, if you come, you are very welcome. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't know who don't tell you that one. Who go to the embassy will tell you that one.
Now if you wait till they just you know say they say where person not go now, they say now make me they ask you.
Now them say be that now. Nobody don't go. If you go, the truth is that most Nigerians when they travel, they're not even bother go to the embassy. They're not good. They're not they let anybody know say they come. Now only government officials, because then the government officials, now only then they come at all, come tell us say we there around though. You know? But our people not they do them at all.
So
you can take it from me. We welcome you because we are happy to see our people coming.
Yeah.
So that is to say anybody will get visa to go another country is compulsory, or at least is good.
It's advisable.
Then you go to your high commission.
It's advisable.
Yeah.
It's advisable to just go. Just go there, go greet them for them, tell them say you there around though. You there around for a so number of days. See where you they stay. Now Nigerians they are your people. So it is advisable. It's not that it is compulsory. You know, it's not compulsory, but it is very advisable.
But
that way we say go no say you there around.
Okay, you went there that you know say that your country Mozambique is a little bit close to South Africa in a way. You dey hear information.
45 minutes.
You dey hear information of the attitude of some Nigerians in South Africa, the things wey they say they do. Now those see they cause this hatred or the anger of those Oyibo abi how?
You know, say very unfortunately, like I said before, very unfortunately, you get some Nigerians where they do bad things, and all those things they cause problem for the other Nigerians where they do good business. Now it happens. So even for where I did for Mozambique, it's the same problem we have. At times, we don't say for Mozambique, to enter Mozambique, normally is visa on arrival. That is when you arrive from Mozambique airport, they will give you visa. As far as you tell them, say, see what they come to, or they come holiday, you show them, say you don't book hotel and all of that. Not a problem. But now, you don't turn problem. They turn back Nigerians for the airport because of the experience whether they get with Nigerians here. But we are working on that. We have spoken with all the relevant authorities, and that everything is normalizing again. You know, but it is the problem with Nigerians they cause for here. That be the issue.
Okay, is it that when they go there, they will call tongues or something else, or they will misbehave?
And then you know, I don't know. It's not. I'm not the one run down our people, but unfortunately, you know, some of us, not they too try. We not they too help ourselves. In that manner now, sometimes some of our people they carry bad things. They come. You know, when they carry those bad things, if they catch them, they'll just use that one person eye. They look everybody same as all of us be.
So I think
worked on that and everything is fine.
Before we come out, now just give us more advice.
About when you travel out of Nigeria.
Yeah, no, as Abba said the way he did there, just give us more advice before they go now.
Okay, my advice is anytime anybody want travel, come out from Nigeria, go another country, no matter the country. It is always advisable. Go the High Commission, where the Nigeria High Commission, go there, just go greet them, let them know, say you come, you there around, see where they stay, see how long they stay. It is always very advisable, so that we go know, say you there around. That's my advice to Nigerians when they travel.
Well, we salute you the time we take join us for this program.
Thank you very much, my brother. Now, well done.
All right, sir.
Well, our former speaker, Uyigbe, he just talked to us for this program. You know, say the reason why you hear that sound just now, we don't try many times. So if they call all those African countries, the time we just take call that place just now, you see more than for Nigeria money, more than 2,000 to 3,000 naira go just go. And the network when it be say the way the thing go take they run, what they call some of those, and what would they call other Europe or other countries? The thing not the chop like that. But when you call African country here, you'll just be like motorway say open mother. You'll just be like motorway open mother the chop where. That's so the thing just they be so when they use that they call. So when you walk out some of those countries, you really make sure say you're ready to load down. Yes. Before if you just say as you they call America, call that one just say 1,000 naira. Before you just say hello, you just say your credit of it.
Anyway, so I think Ambassador Uyigbe don't throw small light on the thing when we say, let's say corroborate with it.
Yes, no, nothing. What we they talk here, say the life what we live for them.
If there is a particular brand of product, if it no be fake, as it be for Calabar, now so it's supposed to be for Sokoto. Himself, what he just do, be say he try to put am diplomatically, go just put am mildly, because see recently South African government, the issue of the whole issue of visa, how they take this
another issue,
and how our own be. When you look the amount of effort when we put to make South Africa come out change for their hand when the Igbo people first put there what they call apartheid. You go think even if we go toilet, come put the waste for on top of their head, they no go mind. But the truth of the matter be say, you no go say because, it's just like say, somebody could say, because na me train you for school. Once more just end, they pay your salary, say, bring that money come. You gain. He say, now this one, he say, now the whole money when they pay me, they carry, you say, you know, do, go borrow, go and bring. There's a limit, you go control and say, I beg. Because one man, he go river, go fish. He can't kill fish. He kill them plenty. As he kill the fish, he can't carry them go the oldest man for the family. He get fish. That oldest man, he don't get sight challenge. He know they see where. He get fish. He say, my pikin, give me the fish where resemble me. Wait till they take that one to us. So this one you give me, no big rich when you go see, then you can't take worship me. Then get another one. He said, give me the fish where you resemble me. They change the fish again. I said, give me fish where resemble me. Then I said, Baba, when I fish the whole night till daybreak, I don't see fish where blind. Because now only fish where blind will resemble you. I don't give you this, give you that. So he go get to a stage where people go say, this one he don't do. If he say, the guests of Nigerians where be say, you could tell them, say, this killi how you be, that's in South Africa, like they say, if they happen, now one particular zone near that thing they happen, like the area where you go call the ghetto. You go say, now that particular zone, you see majority of this killi, say, where will they, either as medical doctor or computer, whatever scientist, where will they render quality service to these people? They respect us. We don't get issues with them at all. But when you come meet the person, you say whatever business they do, nah, this illicit whatever business, they go there at high risk. I will tell you, by the time South African police open their eye, look well, you go find and say, this woman, when they talk, it matters so. Somebody from house, he get her for what he happened to her.
But before then, still recently again, just like what you see, I don't know. Me, I don't know the side on I do right now, because the same thing that is happening in Mozambique when Ambassador they talk just now. He said before now, Nigeria to Mozambique, na visa on entry. Right now, because the way our people they do, they don't even restrict them.
They don't return Nigeria.
Last 2 weeks, my brother Nurudeen, this same South Africa too, most countries in Africa, they make them visa free. Even Ghana, but they say no, Nigerians, they don't give us make us visa free. Is it now what thing they do? I don't understand. How do they seclude us like this?
Yes, now what we they do, and this what we they do, you find out that some people, it be say it did their body more this issue, and it they happen the way they happen. You know, when this thing happen like that, you will hear for diplomatic circles say, no, we go fight and we go do this. If your pikin, they always go neighbor house, go thief meat for pot of soup. Even the day when you know can't go, or the one when be clean, when you know say this one, even if you put the meat for a mouth, you know that I ain't get, I know go swallow am. He no take. They go say na take because he brother they do am before. Now you find out that the government, you know, they enough say they go just they shout. All of these people when we they talk, we know them. Majority of those we go find say they carry body, they say we want travel. Now somebody doctor they say, oh boy, if they happen, oh, that one if they do small for you, come that side, can't do them well. It go happen. When you take Ghana, the degree of adherence to law in Ghana is strong past the one you go find in Nigeria. Rather police, because even when you still reach Ghana, the major problem they get, you go country like Kenya now, you will find say they go show you whatever. Who they find when they inside one corner where they build match up, when they print dollar, you will find say the person in Nigeria is TB. So waiting you find be say for home here, observance of law, nobody they observe. You will go country like Cote d'Ivoire for here. You go there like few minutes to 12 midnight. Traffic light go tell the person to stop. He no see say motor they come from any other place, he stop. No policeman per se go say they watch am. It don't become culture, it don't become pattern. You will find say the person go they do whatever, he eat something finish, he go just put am for inside the motor. But here you go find the person, he read all the books where they this world. He carry school children, he just they give them correct orientation when be correct for his own. I just finish, he go throw away the whatever. Then mommy, I don't finish, say throw away the something. He go throw away for road or got an end they go throw away. You go find that in some other African country, we are not talking of a Igbo country, that one no go even happen. It no go happen. Make you just travel, go Saudi Arabia, for example. Forget the Igbo people where they forget the Arab. The dirtiest camp for Saudi Arabia, at least up to 2040 where I last go there, now the Nigerian camp. The most wretched houses when you go find say pilgrims occupy for Saudi Arabia, now houses occupied by Nigerians. In fact, they get one Saudi man where tell us say, I get money, I get houses, I know they give house to Nigerian pilgrims. Why he say no they give? He say because those who go be official, they will come negotiate with you. Tell you say at this house now 2 naira, you say you go take gear out, but make you talk say you go gear out for 20 naira. Huh? You go say I dey fear God, I no go do am. What if they do output? For everywhere, including the state where we dey, when pilgrims they pay say they want go for Saudi now, they go pay what they call administrative whatever. They go include like say you dey from here travel go Lagos, transport money. They go still write to government. They will feel right to a government say pilgrims go travel, they need a vehicle for logistics. They will collect money where go reach 1 million. Meanwhile, pilgrims often pay for that one. They will pocket them. So when you go there, the buses where you go find say they take carry Nigerian pilgrims for Saudi, now the rickety ones. You go see others. You go they wonder whether they're the same whatever. Wherever you find confusion, you go know say Nigeria they there. And that confusion is deliberately created. They go create her so that the the tougher that confusion is, the more financial benefit where it will be for those where they manage.
Even the spiritual activities.
Forget the spiritual whatever. So why you think people they struggle to go there? Why do you think you think in a service the person won't struggle to do there? Why you will think say one person go run down, another person go say whatever? So these are issues. They are clear issues. You go find somebody they go say okay, carry doctor or nurse follow body. You go carry wife, you go carry sister when no even enter one school where they for say na how to do sanitary whatever. You go say na BD whatever I go. Where you want protest go because you get commissioner, maybe the commissioner minister where they in charge of that whatever. They don't give him his own share of what happen, and so it don't go come. So God, when I tell you, so when you see people they say they fight on behalf of God, you go ask them which God do they fight on behalf. Except the person go tell you say, "Na me come be that God." So now this one you define say they manifest itself for different aspects of the lives when they live, so that when you find all of those things happening, there no be strange things. You know go feel say the country go say, if we keep quiet, our people see an average Oyibo man, wetin he no go ever try do for in country. If a Chinese, for example, use inferior something to produce something for China, he no get two options. In family don't see him last time be that so. The day when they arrest him at that time they say Allah. But they go come here, the person go tell you say, "Na so we dey do one for here." That explains why you go find that the contract where they go do for here, even if na the same texture of land, the same whatever, it go dey more expensive than it because they don't settle a number of people. It is the same reason why you go reach South Africa, you go see light. You go the day tired of the light where you dey see, you go come here, you no go see am. Meanwhile, we get people wey be say na quality service, whether na engineers or whether na doctors or na quality service that they render when they come up for the shores of this country. But they no fit survive for here because the oxygen when they need to breathe well, they don't contaminate that oxygen. You know, fit make them breathe well again. But that's the problem when they carry where you see say they manifest itself for South Africa. So why you go say why they hate us? Why they no go hate you if wetin you they do not to discomfort them?
No, even when we come back, the offense where we know say for Saudi Arabia they will take life. Person commit am by incorporate that drug for those guys.
Even those who commit am na ghost dem be, na ghost dem be.
Na person put am for person bag.
No be
spirit. They wan go kill them. So when they don't detect am for Nigeria, wetin happen to them?
The matter don enter voicemail. So it become encouragement. If say government, if say no be government, if say no be say that girl just get luck. Na luck e get. Because we know say Nigeria no dey even talk for that kind matter. It's just God na answer our prayer. Because issues dey web strong pass that one when nobody get. She for don go, and so many others for don go, including so many where you go find say that dey inside police whatever net. So all of those ones, because the people wey supposed to pay for wetin they do when they no do correctly, nothing happen to them. So that one go be wetin oyibo dey call incentive for another person to say if he try, no happen to nothing happen, I'll go.
But we are for differ small. Our brother Orion Sae Ewansia Thomas, a PhD student for Malaysia, few days ago, now they kill him.
What did they say do?
They say he go visit. So like you come do here, from there you go back, you go visit some of your friends. Go tell them say he don't come back or you just say message.
Yes.
Now where in day, now they come raid the place. He called the tell them say because he go school for Malaysia, he get a BSc there, he get master there, he do PhD for that place. As the real people, they tell say he get valid visa and everything. No, now they can't go there, now they can't go that side. At the end of the day, they give him he say out of he call the so that's he call the something like gasping for breath and all that seizure. Can't get there, can't die.
So if that one go miss say, for example, they go do profiling. If police come for a place now,
first the environment where they foresee
now contaminated
environment.
Yeah, exactly. So if police come whether they smoke in their hair, they don't want to know whether I be imam or I be priest. Wait till I find come there. It is later when they don't first hold me, go the whatever they call, oh, he came to admonish. They say, this one that they do make una come out. If now that one bring you, say, okay, this is your message, he enter our ear, you can go. But they don't just see you, say they look your face, say, this is your face, you know if you commit this kind of, say, come. Because you may not be committing it, now maybe you won't start. So that one, it may not be, say, they just kill her. They come, they round up everybody when they see for that area as suspect. In they explain, maybe he gets asthma or get related problem like that. Before they go give a medical attention, he die. That one are unfortunate, whatever. We no go fit say that one say na kill. Then they just target and they kill her. He did the wrong place for the wrong time.
All right, for us, the program Uduota is the issue from independent television. Before we come on here, if you get any contribution to make concerning this discussion, if you call our phone number 052-290-573, the killings of that woman in South Africa and the killing of that, I think that one seer, yes, I think that name is a Benin name, with PhD student for Malaysia, and all of these things. Middle school of thought that they say that the way we Nigerians they behave for that side, now they bring most of these things. But I don't know whether be your opinion, whether you share that same view with all the brother.
I said that view. But maybe you look at God don't see bless some of us say you don't travel. Our man don't see travel. I don't see the opportunity to come. First of all, some Nigerian where you see for some of the place where you travel, the way they take they live, you they comfortable with them.
First of all, you know, I always talk to my brother Nurudeen. I go Ghana. What even carry me go was to know the attitude of Nigerians in Ghana. My brother, you'll be shocked at what they do for that side. You understand? Okay. Now this same, is it rara? Oh God. Now, I don't know how they say they make money. Some Nigerians, they Ghana, where they do genuine businesses. Others, they. Now this internet and this Yahoo thing that they do. Now what did they happen? When they don't even make this money, now to do party, the same way with the block street for here. Now with the block street for Ghana. Do party, when we even block the street too, we begin a fight. Fight, come begin a boss bottle. After that one, what will go happen? Police will come, go read them. Matter go start. Now we go break bottle, they stab ourselves for that side. Armed robbery starts that day. Now we. Kidnapping start that day for inside Ghana. Now we. The Ghana police tell me, say, if I hear of anything like armed robbery, me can listen to Nigerians. Now call quiet, as saying, he asked me, say, why am I here? Now call, see, I be journalist, go, it's okay. He said, well, me, he tell me, say, if I hear of anything like robbery for Ghana, see, I'm losing to Nigeria, say, them, for this side, they don't know it will call armed robbery. So now they bring all those kind of things. So when you see the attitude of some Nigerians in Ghana, you actually begin to wonder, because at the end the hatred comes there. Because even with this money, another thing I could discover, when they make this money, now the Ghanaians, okay, now house now, Ghana go ready to pay, no, converted Nigerian money, 200,000 naira as house rent, or let's say 150,000, Ghana go fit pay. The Nigerian man will offer that same house, will offer that, the owner of that house, like almost 1.8 or 2 million naira. So the Ghanaians, they prefer to give houses to Nigerians.
Where it costs it?
They prefer to give houses to Ghanaians, to Nigerians, than their own people. Why? Because we they pay. Anything we do, now, as a point, maybe that quarter will come and say, will they carry their guests, will they do this one, will they take their job? Because of those, for me, why? Someday when we say they do some genuine business, because I can't go that Nkrumah, one thing, and all those come discover this. So, but generally, our attitude for them, you get us a bit.
Because why would they take time to discuss all this? And they guess they read Nigeria will say they genuine. When you get good that way, go say you want go. maybe because of waiting some bad ones don't do.
Now the youth ambassador first talk now.
You can't go taste inside.
Yes.
As far as they just see that passport, say Nigeria citizen.
They'll say go this side first.
They'll say go this side, and the same day. People not ready to follow do business. People don't want to accommodate us for us. People don't want to employ us. People don't want to give us visa. People don't want to come their own their country because of the life where some of our brothers don't live. So when some of us maybe say go say we genuine they go now, they want to use the same eye. Tell look all of us say we all not the same. Because most of the time when we say I don't get opportunity to travel, I don't just really see all these people as wicked people.
No.
I see them wicked because of the life and waiting some Nigerians don't do to them.
Bad, whatever.
So because of that anger of when Nigeria where I felt come across, the way you do me, I want to do this one back.
That is it.
Then be waiting at the sea.
Even Tanzania before now visa on arrival. But for we now, Lala, you must get a visa there before you move.
Everywhere. We don't
want the cage just for everything.
I don't know where we and some of our leaders too. Whether because I would tell you say there is always a gap between the leaders and the followers. Because they talk. They don't even say most of this is the issues.
No, there's leader no day. If you say gap there, that one be understatement. Where the leader, no day in the very first place. Because if he day, all this humiliation when we say we dey see, so it no go happen. Because when a good father for house tame in Peking, that bad thing when you say they do, so you no go carry and reach out. When you get Peking, for example, where we say the peace for body, you get as you go tame the day when you are now go outside, you no go peace for outside. So we never do that one. Now here, then we allow those things to happen. You find some state governors. Once you don't get the money, however you take get time, provided you go provide to sponsor in election, you are that the friend. You see what happened for that killing for Anambra that time. So this one's not issue till tomorrow. That did not pass 2 years now. Wait till you hear for that matter. Those people where die, they die like fowl. Nothing happened. And I worship, they go worship.
Well, you know, say they describe human being like that when we're on there. I think those who we say go, and so waiting they try to explain. We don't just lose their like that.
Yes, we lost these people.
Just lost their like that. Well, I don't want to say time will permit us today for inside this program. Our brother, say one or two things to people.
Well, what I want to be say, if you think say you escape for man, you no go escape God. Live your life the way where you know say you will fit stand before God and say, God, I live this life. I no give pains to anybody. And then you leave the rest to God.
Well, all right, so now say go be we salute the when say Jonas. Of course, the cause of the combo time not on the by Friday. We'll take time again when we do part 2 of this program. Then you will call us and tell us your opinion about the attitude of Nigerians in other countries. We'll not go stop, but we'll reach some of our other brothers for other countries. Make they hear them. May they let us know the way they behave and how they affect us. For that, we salute our brother, Nigeria Higher Commissioner to Ambassador to
in the make us
yes,
for that side.
Mozambique. We greet you because yes, you're the watcher from Mozambique, and we say yes, everything when they talk, he did very well.
So God bless all of you now. On Friday, another day, my name remains F.A. Osafomwan.